We've all been there. Maybe an unexpected bill throws your budget off track, or you need a little extra cushion before your next payday. Whatever the reason, scrambling for cash can be stressful. That's where cash advance apps like Albert come in. They offer a quick and convenient way to bridge the gap between paychecks. But with all the options out there, how do you actually borrow from Albert? Let's dive into the world of Albert advances and break down the process step by step. Before we dive in, understanding cash advance apps. It's important to remember that cash advance apps aren't magic money machines. They're essentially providing you with a small, short-term loan from your next paycheck. This means you'll need to repay the advance, usually with some fees attached. So, using a cash advance app responsibly is key. We'll talk about some smart borrowing habits later, but for now, let's get you started with Albert. Signing up for Albert. Using Albert is pretty straightforward. You'll need to download the app and create an account. The sign-up process typically involves linking your checking account so Albert can verify your income and determine your eligibility for an advance. Knowing your limits. How much can you borrow? Once you're signed up, Albert will analyze your income and spending habits to determine your advance limit. This is the maximum amount you can borrow. It's important to stick to this limit to avoid any unnecessary stress when repayment comes around. Requesting your advance. Now for the fun part. When you need a little extra cash, simply navigate to the advance section in the Albert app. You'll see your available advance amount and be prompted to enter the amount you want to borrow. Here's a pro tip. Don't borrow more than you absolutely need. Remember, you'll need to repay it soon, so be realistic about what you can manage. Repaying your advance. Albert typically offers a few ways to repay your advance. You can choose a specific date for automatic withdrawal from your linked account or set up recurring installments. Make sure you choose a repayment option that fits your budget and ensures you won't incur any late fees. Using Albert responsibly. Smart borrowing tips. Cash advance apps can be a lifesaver in a pinch, but it's important to use them responsibly. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Only borrow what you can afford to repay. Don't get caught in a cycle of debt. Understand the fees. There might be a one-time advance fee or a recurring membership fee. Use the advance for emergencies, not everyday spending. Don't rely on Albert as your primary source of income. Set up automatic repayments to avoid late fees. Alternatives to cash advance apps. While cash advance apps can be convenient, they're not the only option. Here are a few alternatives to consider. Negotiate a payment plan with a creditor. Many companies are willing to work with you if you communicate openly. Sell unused items. Declutter your space and turn unwanted stuff into cash. Pick up a side hustle. There are many ways to earn extra income online or in your community. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.